What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Dr. Pym, if you're still in the building, please call main reception.
Mr. President.
Commander Hill, or should I say, Director Hill?
Hello. We're trying to get a read on that. Public opinion is really turning against... Strong leaders don't cave into the whims of public opinion. I think the more critical question is, what's going to... To what end? Even if we found them. Well, good talking with you.
Please
Hello.
note that due to increased security measures, no one will be admitted into the building without their
Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us. But apparently, we've got a ways to go. I'd like to think so. I realize it's a delicate time, but I had some things I needed to follow up with here. Thanks. I think I'll be all right. Talk to you later.
Hey there. I'm fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did. Oh, the puns, by far. There's some things you can't unhear. Sure did. I'm glad I wasn't part of that Ludbury. I wouldn't blame them if they did at this... Sorry. I have to say goodbye for now.
How are you? Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op was important for our security. Good to hear. Seems like everyone else wants to play Monday morning quarterback. Apparently, some of them are. I've got some friends. No, it doesn't. But until we know more, there's no use panicking. Sorry, I need to check on a few things. Talk to you later.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is SHIELD Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the Senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out. Finally, some backup.
Coming in! Now we're cooking with gas.
Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the Senators to safety.
Your training is inadequate at best. Gravity is working against you.
Got a thing for the thing, huh?
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Approaching landing zone ETA. Incoming Sam, go class. We're hit. Look out some left side, slow down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. We're sick.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Believe me, I've heard all the hothead jokes.
Look at this!
Did you miss me? Down you go.
Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
Sure you want to pick on a girl?
I had tougher fights with the Yankee Street gang.
Just remember, I'm taking it easy on you.
Dios mío!
You're lucky I'm not my brother. He's the one with the hot temper.
You like American? Yeah!
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Come on, I hit Johnny harder than that the last time he gave me a hot foot. Now we saw that!
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
That-a-way! The subway! When we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
Think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Yeah.
This would be even more fun if I were getting paid.
Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
The only heroes I like have a pound of salami on.
Nothing can stop the Juggernaut. One side. What's the game?
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Amadeus. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts! Anyone mind if I snoot?
With just a taste of my power.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look. Can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Cashing product placement checks works up a nerves.
We will bury you!
You are trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy!
Take your grand and corrupt leader's back. I have no use for that now.
Now they face true power.
Where is that famous Western mine? Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lima from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold. What can I say? I've always been a friend to superheroes. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. I'll grind you into dog. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you.
Who's dealing? I ain't here to dance.
that easy. До свидания.
Field is down. Get it.
These mini sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
Now that's how I stop fun!
And you'll be passed by your cowardly leaders. And you will become criminals. Floor test, my
This best they can do against us? We will take you out! Incoming hostile!
one will ever trust you heroes again.
What took you so long?
Gonna keep some, eh?
Look at their stupid outfit.
Let's earn our pay! It is time. ¡Americano Mirante! Coming in!
Protect me, you fool!
Let's not hit us, yeah?
You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Coldheart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain.
Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of him.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the
can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the... Mailbox of
Reed Richards.
Please. On the eve of the Registration Act,
You come to a decision yet?
the grim work of identifying all the Stamford victims continues. An official list of confirmed dead.
For now, yeah, it is. Stamford would never have happened. Cap threw any chance of peace away when he put those S.H.I.E.L.D. agents in the hospital. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling... Don't be so sure. There's no way the cops or S.H.I.E.L.D. would have handled it with... Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember,
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get there.
Nanite samples have just arrived for you from the Baxter building.
Cap in charge, as long as it takes. Cap took out a squad of those losers without breaking a sweat. Anyway, think it over.
Let's crack some heads.
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. If we had time, I'd tell you some stories about S.H.I.E.L.D. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader. Open your eyes. Powerful people are using a tragedy to take over. Cap sees that. If you had any sense, you'd see it too. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. Security. Prepare to receive inbound S.H.I.E.L.D. contingent.
Things don't get out of hand. I didn't sign up for trying to arrest Capes. The acting commander will be here any minute.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Warning. Security upgrades are...
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the Act, but I also have hard evidence.
Systems as hostile.
Very good. When S.H.I.E.L.D. shows up, they'll have the paperwork ready. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration. That's classified, I'm afraid. We can speak more now if you'll excuse me. Songbird and I have some
The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. The law is in effect. Your time is up. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? Hold it right there. Only registered heroes are allowed to leave this room freely.
Step on up!
Ever considered surrendering? You know, they don't call me amazing for nothing. You know, I'm really enjoying this. How about you?
You just made J. Jonah Jameson a very happy man, webhead.
Hey, now, if you're gonna get personal, that really isn't fair, since I've got nothing on you. Apart from that haircut, of course.
Jeez, Mr. Cage?
Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes, we have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast, and by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking. We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission.